How's it going, guys? So today, guys, we got some Angra, Temple of Hate. Again, everybody's been really digging the Angra, so I'm just going to keep it coming. So yeah, with that being said, thank you as well, guys, for everyone tuning in for all the Angra. I really appreciate it. We've got a good little following going on for Angra right now, so I dig it. We're going to have Alter Bridge coming out today as well as Angra, so whichever one I do first, just know that there's going to be those two videos, Angra and Alter Bridge will be today. And then I have some... actually a German band for tomorrow, so I'll keep it as a surprise. They're a really good band, older band, but you know, still kick ass. Because I've been saying for a while, I've been wanting to tackle some other stuff. I want to get back to Japan's metal scene. I want to get back to Germany's scene. So, anyways, with that being said, right now we're here for Angra, and this one is called Temple of Hate, I believe. Yeah, Temple of Hate. There we go. I can see it. Okay, rock and roll. Oh, right in. Oh man, it's Angra. You know this is gonna be killer. Okay. Alright, so we'll start it from here. Okay, so, Angra, Temple of Hate. I'm really amped. I don't know how this is going to start. I don't know how this is going to go. But everyone said I have to listen to this one, so let's do it. Rock and roll. Okay, here we go. Angra, Temple of Hate. In 3, 2, 1, now. Straight out of the gates. Oh yeah, volume going up. Ah, I love this shit, man. It's so good. Oh! Woo! Holy shit! Damn. Holy shit! Woo! Man, this is fucking crazy. Hey. Holy shit. Man, this is absolutely insane. Those keys, oh, it's awesome. Man. Holy shit. It's just crazy. You hear those triplets there, man? Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Oh, good voice. Man. Oh. Those keyboards really make Angra's sound, man. It's so good. So tight. Holy shit. What do I say, man? Like it's... The fuck? Ben. Holy shit, man. This is fucking insane. Whew. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's just insane, man. Here again, Angra with these sick classical pieces right in the middle of their music. It's unreal. But keeping it metal. Oh. With those keys hitting. Oh man. I don't know what to say. Holy shit. Mind blown face. Okay, let's talk about this. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was just incredible. I don't even know where to start, man. Like, guitars were just phenomenal. Vocals incredible. Like that, like those solos ripped. But then even right from the get go, like just straight out of the gates, those keys just they make Angra sound. It has that sound, and it's just so unique, and it sounds so cool, man. Like a lot of Angra's music reminds me of like if I'm just going back from for I'll try that in English this time, from where I am from, in Canada, and then our neighbors being United States. We hear a lot of bands, like even there's bands from like Sweden and all that, but anyways, because the major labels are down in the States, and anyways, I come across, or I have come across bands such as like Hammerfall, and Hammerfall really reminds me of, like I compare the two, Hammerfall and Angra, quite a bit, or at least in my mind, that's what I hear, but Hammerfall, I thought same style of musician, just incredible, and I think Hammerfall is actually from Sweden, so they're actually amazing band. I might be wrong about that, but just let me know if I'm wrong. But I think Hammerfall is from Sweden. But great, regardless, great band. And just hearing Angra, I'm just like, wow, like, Angra right off the bat reminded me of Hammerfall. But Angra has those keys. And I think it was when Andre Matos was there, I believe this was Edu again. But when Andre Matos was there, just hearing his influence with the keys just made it so iconic, and you hear it in Shaman too, right? Those keys, and it really defined, like, it was like that barrier that would break the ice with like sounding like this band, sounding like that band. But as soon as Andre Matos and the rest of the band, would add the keys there, it just made them sound unique in their whole nother level. So this is how I hear it in my mind and all that, and how I feel the music and how I intake it. But it's just they're so good. They are so good. It is ridiculous. I don't know how I know they were big. I understand that they're huge, especially in Brazil and all that. But I don't understand why in Canada and the United States we don't hear at least of them as much. Like I just think they deserve more credit. I know they're big, but we should hear them like it should be like Angra, Megadeth, Metallica, Angra, same level, So that's just how I hear it. And I just feel bad because I've only found out who Angra is because of when Andre Matos passed away, rest in peace. But that's when I found out who Angra was and Shaman and all that. So it took till then, right? So it took me so many years to finally hear their music when I feel like I should have been raised on that stuff, man. Like it's just amazing music, and the caliber of musicians is incredible. And actually, I really have to thank Kiko Loureiro from now Megadeth from Angra, because like he really made me look at that Brazilian the Brazilian style and the Brazilian musicians in general. You know, like I mean, I love Kiko, and I consider Kiko one of the best guitar players like right now. Period. But he has a friend. If you guys follow his channel, he has a YouTube channel, Kiko Rero, and if you watch his stuff, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he had his friend on one time, and he's regarded as like one of the best in Brazil. And what this guy does is just, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. His tapping, he's using like both hands, and it's incredible. So you know, right when you think someone is the greatest, there's always someone else, right? But anyways, I can get lost in this conversation, but I hope you guys are tuning into the end to hear me out here. But Angra is so good, and I appreciate all the fans of Angra that have, you know, like I consider myself a huge fan now as well, because I love this music, and it's so good. When we listen to the song escapes me now. Not it wasn't it was the last one that we just did. But anyways, when I had that you know, I had off of Holy Land. Anyways, that album is just phenomenal from what I've heard so far. Anyways, but one of the last songs that we were listening to, and it had just, you know, the Brazilian culture just so enwrapped in that one song. And I know it goes throughout, but it was cool how everyone was messaging and telling me how it's like it's a story, right? Which is really cool. So it's cool understanding the album as a whole, and especially from, like, you know, I'm glad they write their songs in English. That helps me out quite a bit. But not that it's hard to transcribe, but you just got to put more effort into it. But it's nice having the English. But I consider it a real talent when the musicians are going out and, you know, they speak, you know, Brazilian, right, and all that, but they go and translate it to English. You know, it's just incredible. You know, so they're doing that as well. So, you know, someone from America who's big, I don't think they necessarily do that into another language, right? It's always someone else from another language does it to English, right? So I gotta give them huge respect. There's a lot of bands that do that too. You know, an artist that I like is Tobias Forge from Ghost, and how he's done that. You know, he's Swedish. He can speak. I mean, he can speak English, but you know, those guys had to go from their native language or native tongue, if you will, and translate to English, right? So that's hard to do, but you know, that's how determined these guys are. You know, it's just, and I really admire them, and I really admire, like, Angra as well. You know, I really admire those bands that can do that kind of stuff. It's not easy, man. Like, if you ask me to do that into another language, like, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, sitting here for hours. So it just goes to, hey, phone's going off. Sorry, but you know, if you ask me to do that, you know, it's hard work. So, anyways, I'm kind of rambling here, but it was just amazing. This is an amazing song, man. So, Temple of Hate. Hope you all enjoyed, and that's Angra, everybody. So, if you don't like Angra, there's something wrong with it. just saying, it's incredible. You can't not like these guys. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Keep rocking and a rolling, and I hope you guys have a great week. Okay. Blah.